All right.
Right.
Today
Today,
is February
February
7th,
7th,
2025. My name
2025.
is
My name is
John
John
Carrigan. We're going to
Kerrigan.
do
We're
a
going to do a
little
little
exercise on
exercise,
a
a
question
question
that was
that was
given to
given.
me by one of the members. All right. You guys can see and hear me, right? So I'm going to record this because I guess that member's not here. All right. So we're recording this. So what I've got, I have to drag this over so you can see it. Okay, just for a second, you can see I have an upside down position right here. How do I convert that into a positive? All right. Well, you can see my cost basis is 344 now. It was much higher before I bought these options right here. So I bought at the low when I saw things starting to come back down. So I bought the 600 puts. All right, I added to my position. Now I don't advocate doing this because all it does is make your position bigger. And if you can't manage the small position, what makes you think you can manage a bigger position? All right. Occasionally, you can get price action to move in a direction that benefits you. Now, my cost basis is 344. All right. I don't expect to get back to 344. I hope to, but where I purchased these, you can see 312, 311, 312. That's where I got my fills. All right. I'm just looking to sell these, get rid of them. All right. At better than 314. All right. That's the goal, to get rid of them at a price that's better than 314. I might be able to do it. I was able to do it earlier, but I wanted to record this to for the benefit of the member who was looking for. Yeah, I got it recorded, Sue. Awesome. Can you hear me? If you're in the room, type a Y. In the chat. No, yeah, Sue. Sue, there you go. All right, Sue. All right, so I was able to eliminate them. In other words, I could sell these for a profit because they were up to 325. All right. Now I expect to take a loss because my cost basis is 344, but my whole objective is just to make something off of these. Now commissions for me are 50 cents. All right, so it's 50 cents in, 50 cents out for each contract. All right, so for me, all I need to make is, if I can make 2 pennies per contract, all right, I will have made something and paid for my contract. In other words, my commissions. All right, so what I'm looking for is to eliminate these. In other words, to get rid of them. All right, for a little bit better. Now, it'd be great if I can get rid of them for 344. That would be the best case scenario, getting rid of them at break even. Even better would be to get rid of them for 350. All right? But I've got an upside down position, okay? I don't like carrying that much. All right? But I want to get rid of them for better than 312. Now you can see over here I've got the bid ask is 17 and 15. All right. So I have an opportunity. I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I bought 6. So I had the opportunity just a second ago. Okay. I had the opportunity to dump those for a little bit of profit. All right. And at the same time, I'll take a hit because my cost basis is way up here at 344, but I will have made money on those 6. That's my whole objective. Okay, is to whatever I add in is to try to get rid of it for better than cost. That's all I'm looking for. Bring my average down to a place that I can work with it. Okay, so now they're back up to 314. They're fluctuating right here. Should have got in at 295. I didn't. So they're at 314 now, and that's the ask. Well, here's the bid now at 314. Okay, so that's my whole goal. Okay, I bought 6. I just want to get rid of those 6 at better than, let's see, I got them for 312, so I want to get rid of them for 314 or higher. Okay, and then if price pulls back some more, I will buy some more. All right. In the meantime, I'm bringing my cost average down, but at the same time, I'm what you call micromanaging. All right. It's not a great thing to do, but I am micromanaging because I have an upside down position, and I have to do something in order to alleviate the negative entry. Now I've got 7 days. 2 of those days are weekend days to work with this position. Okay, but keep in mind, every day that goes by, I get some theta decay. Sometimes it drags me further and further into the weeds, depending upon where price is. Now, if price dumps and goes to 580, well, these will be great. I mean, they will pay off big. All right, but that doesn't look like it's happening right yet. Okay, we haven't broken major support. So what I look for, I'm going to move this out of the way. All right, so you got the gist. I will take a hit. It will show up as a neg. Okay, let me move this back over. Like I said, when I sell these, it'll come in as a negative entry. All right, and I'm okay with that negative entry because I understand that. But in my mind, I know I won if I sell these for 314 or better. Okay, for me, that's a victory. All right, on those 6. Now, if I sell these for, better than 332, better than 337, better than 340, you get the gist, okay? I'm buying as price pulls back into the 8 EMA, all right? That's what I'm doing. I'm buying, and I'm lowering my cost, okay? My cost basis. What I look for is, okay, I want a place where price is doing this again, okay? Price is underneath the yellow line and starting to move lower, all right? I want the MACD to be red, all right? That's what I'm looking for. I want the volume zone to be underneath this right here. At the time when I messaged her, we were looking at this, and that's what I was probably going to look at, all right? But what I did have was an upside down position earlier, and I don't know if you guys saw what I did, and it was right here in my calls. I had an upside down position, all right? And what I wanted to do was get rid of it. So I had to double down by buying more at 1 penny, all right? So I bring my average down so I can dump them for 3 pennies and make a little profit. All right, you see what I had to do. Like I said, I don't advocate doing this. If you're going to do it, you have to try it out on paper, and it's a skill that you have to work with time and time again. It takes a while to figure this skill out. All right, and I don't. That's why I don't advocate doing it. All right, because it only makes your position bigger and bigger. And before you know it, you've got a snowball that's out of control. Now, it's much easier to work with when you got 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents. Okay? This has a lot of room to move. All right? That's not easy. So I don't do a lot. When I'm down to 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, I'll hit this for 200, 300, 1,000, whatever it takes to get my cost basis down so that when price pops, I can dump it all for break even or better. All right, it's easier to do down here when you're up against the wall. All right, because it can't go any lower. It can go to 0, and the time can run out. Okay, that's the only thing I'm worried about, going to 0 and the time runs out. Okay, but this right here, I've got 7 days to work with it. All right, but I'm just looking to get better than 314. It will come in when I sell it. If I sell it for less than 344 as a negative entry. And like I said, I'm willing to live with that because I know that I bought them for less than what I'm selling them for. The whole goal is to buy low and sell high, right? Okay? I'm not going to get it on these that I bought up here at 404. Okay? See those four? That's my initial entry. Okay? It's a long ways away. 404. Okay? It'd be nice if I can get better than 404, but I don't expect to. All right? But if I can bring my cost average down, all right, and I'll take a hit, but it won't be a full hit. All right? For me, I'm lowering my cost average and I'm selling some at just a little bit better than what I bought them for. And if I keep doing this, I keep chipping away at that negative entry. All right, and that's all I do is I chip away at that negative entry in order to bring it down to zero, and then eventually I'm on the right side of it, and now it's working for me, and I wind up with a positive. Okay, so that's how I do it. But the best way is when you've got to watch. I have to watch my BZO and the price action, and I would have to look for price to dip down underneath the yellow line for those. I had it earlier, didn't take it because I wanted, the lesson was more important. But you can see right now, price is consolidating in a bull flag back up here, 603.58. Okay, you can see these right here, the calls that I doubled down on are starting to look attractive because as price moves closer and closer to 610, these increase in value. They were up at 3 cents. I had some that I bought at 2 cents that I was willing to let go at 4 cents. All right? But you see, when they're down to one penny, they're easy to accumulate. I mean, I can buy 200 contracts, and it's going to cost me $200 plus 50 cents, so $300. Okay, because it's 50 cents per contract. All right, so it cost me $300 to buy 200 contracts, but if it jumps to $3, that's a huge win. It's like a windfall. It's like doubling your money. All right, but I think it will go up even higher than that. I think it will go to 10 cents, and then I'll get like 10x for whatever calls I buy. All right, we'll see what happens. All right, if it gets all the way back up to 10, I could get a windfall, like almost 1,000%. That would be nice. I've never gotten that before, but that would be nice. Okay, so here we are. Price is back up at VWAP, and it's not bouncing away. Okay, that's not a good sign for my puts. All right, remember my puts right here? That's not a good sign for my puts. The fact that price is bull flagging up at VWAP, that means there's probably a chance price is going to go higher. Okay, it may even go visit today's open. We'll see what it wants to do, or maybe yesterday's close. We'll find out a little later on, all right? But right now, we're bull flagging because we just came off of 656, and we're on our way back up towards VWAP. Now, if we happen to melt up through VWAP, we have the opportunity to come all the way back to today's open, 607, all right? In which case, those calls will start looking good because they'll be worth 5 cents, 6 cents, and 10 cents, okay? Yes, Julie, I had to reboot. Screen 1 should be working. Is screen 1 not working? You don't see, oh, okay, let me get it. All right, it's going to be screen 6. All right, well, the good news is I recorded it. All right, it's going to be screen 6. All right, can you see it now? Can you see it now? Screen 6. You got it. Okay. Yeah, it's screen 6. Tried to eliminate the others, but they wouldn't eliminate. All right. Now, as you can see now, all right, what I want to get rid of my puts is to see the price on the PPO descend like this, and on the VZO descend. See how it was descending like that? That was a perfect time to get rid of my puts right there. Here's the pullback, double down, and get rid of the puts, okay? That time came and gone. You can see now we're headed back up towards VWAP up here, okay? So you can see I'll just take this down, push this down a little bit, okay, then move it down even further, okay? Now you can see the VZO is now turning green, and we're bull flagging up here, okay? So this is an excellent case for my calls. We'll see if they can get up over VWAP. VWAP is the burnt orange line right there. Okay, sorry about that. I wish it was on. It would have been nice, but I did record it, so it's going to be available. I'll put it right up here in the alert so you guys can see it. So now it's a possibility they can't move any higher, and price is going to come back down. All right, so I'll have the opportunity. You can see now those same calls. I'll move it back over one more time. Okay, those same calls, all right, are now increasing in price. See, they're worth 321, 320, all right? So that's a win if I get rid of them now for 320 on 6 of them, all right? So that's what I'm going to do. Now it'll come in as a negative, all right? And I'm fine with that, all right? If I get rid of them at a negative. So let's see what we got here. 29. Okay, let's put a stop. Let's put some stops in. 25, sell. 24, sell. 23, sell. Sell 1. Oh, we're up to 40. This is nice. Sell. 40. 38. 36. 35. 32. Put a stop in there. Okay, remember, I'm just trying to sell my puts, okay, at better than 314. Okay? See how I'm taking a hit? I'm fine with that. Okay? I can live with that. I know in my head I got to win because I bought it for 311 and I sold it for 330. Okay? That's a win for me. Not a big win, but it's a little win. And it helps chip away at what's up top there. Okay? So now look at that. I got 4 right there. So now my negative position is almost turning positive. You guys see this? Over here. See how it's close, but no cigar yet. Okay, so I'm going to take some more off. All right? Because I got a lot more. Oh, look at this, 344. Okay, getting some wins now. All right, how many do I have left? I've got 12. I want to take it down to 10. All right, now I've got 10. All right, so let's see what happened, okay? You can see right here where I bought them for 312. I bought them for 311, 312, 311. I bought one for 330, one for 335, one for 338, one for 340, one for 342. If you average all of those that I just bought together, they come out better than what I sold them for. You see what I'm saying? All right? I got better than what I sold them for. And that was the whole lesson. That's the whole objective. Okay? Is just to get better than what I sold when I got. Yes, it comes in as a negative entry. I can live with that. All right, I can live with that because I know I got to win here and I got to win here. All right, and that's how I turn a negative entry into a positive entry. All right, so now I can watch this. I just closed the whole thing out. All right, and now I got to win for the whole day. All right, on that position. So I took it from a negative into a positive right there. Okay, but I do want some. All right, even though I closed it out just to show you the lesson. All right, that's how I do it. And I'm, like I said, I'm willing to take the negative loss because I know I got better than what I got it for. I got it for 312, 311, and I sold it for 336, 339. All right? No, I'm not selling them for 404, but I'm bringing my cost basis down, and at the same time, I'm making a little profit off of these other little wins, enough to chip away at the negative to bring my cost basis down so I can exit the trade with a win for the day. All right? You guys see that now? So that's the lesson. That's how I do it. Okay? Again, I don't advocate doing this unless you're skilled at doing it and you've done it several times before on paper. All right? Because there's an art form to it. It's not easy. All right? So I'd rather see you just take your stop until you practice this enough to start doing it on your own. All right? Like I said, start on paper, slowly introduce real money. You start losing money, you go back to paper. Okay? We don't want you losing money. All right? That's not what you came here to do. You came here to learn how to make money. All right? And I'm just showing you the process by which I wiggle myself out of a box. Okay? That's how I do it. And people will say, well, John, you've got negative entries. Yes, I do. But I'm willing, I can live with that because I sold them for more than what I bought them for. Right here. Okay? You guys, did you guys get that? Probably going to say, I can't even see the screen just yet, but I wanted to show you. Okay, so this is recorded. All right, so I am going to render the video, and I'm going to label it BYOB Wiggle Out. Okay, all right, and I'll put it up there in the alerts, and it will be on my YouTube, and it will be on my Facebook, and it will be, everywhere. You can see, where is it? I know I got the call somewhere. Let's just see. Add this, copy. Okay, so here it is right here. See the 216? Remember I was upside down for a long time there, $700, $800. So I'm wiggling out and I turn it to a positive. This is the wiggle out trade, the 216. Okay, so no, that can't be it. This one right here, 161. This is the one right here, 161. This is another trade. Okay, 161 is the one. It's the 7 DTE 600 puts. All right, I'm going to go render this. Sorry you guys couldn't see the screen. I had to reboot. I thought you guys could see it. All right, let's put this back over here.